on YouTube Live. So I'm making cornbread to go with some chotto beans that I just made. I have my cast iron skillet, and that's ideal for cornbread. Comes out perfect because the surface gets hot and it makes the bottom crispy. So I'm putting butter in here, real butter, and I'm going to put it in my oven, which is going to be 425, and it's going to be melting while I put together my cornbread. So when I pour it in, it'll be ready to go.
So 425.
And I am going to double this recipe, and I use this pearl milling. This used to be Aunt Jemima, but it's not pearl milling. And I'm doubling my recipe, and I think I have a cornbread recipe on YouTube, don't I?
Maybe.
But I am making cheese jalapeno bacon cornbread today, and we're going to double it. So let's
pair it with your chotto beans.
Pair it with my chotto beans, or just the ham and beans, whatever. So this calls for 1 cup of cornbread mix. So I'm going to put 2 cups. And I have these lovely Pampered Chef nesting cups. They're so convenient to use. I love them. And I'm having a party, by the way. So if you want to order anything, hit me up and I'll give you the link to my party. Okay, so 2 cups of this. And I'm using my Pampered Chef batter bowl. And this decal, I put it on myself. So don't think
flour?
it. Yeah.
Customize it.
So you can customize it. So 2 spoons of that, 2 cups of cornmeal.
We have 4 people in here.
And I'm going to add 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Here we are here. And I just kind of shake it in. I'm not precise. Some things you have to be precise, but this is not one of them. This is old country. Country cooking in Deb's kitchen. Okay, so we have that. We have a cornmeal, flour, and our sugar. Yes, sugar. We have 8. It calls for 4 tablespoons, but we are adding 8 because we're doubling it. And here's the sugar. It asks for 4 teaspoons of baking powder. We're putting in 8, so here it is. It adds, okay, so we add all those ingredients. We're going to stir them up. Oh, I forgot the salt. Let's not forget the salt. And how much salt? We need a 1/2 teaspoon, so basically a tablespoon. So let's get that in there for a double recipe. And the instructions are back of your cornbread. And I like this cornbread. So, okay, we have all the dry ingredients. The baking powder, the flour, the cornmeal, the sugar, and the salt. And now all we need to add to that is our wet ingredients. It's so simple to make, people. I'm telling you. And this batter bowl is perfect. We can just pour it right into the skillet. So make sure you get all those dry ingredients well incorporated so they won't be like a clump of saltiness in one spot. Okay. So, calls for 2 eggs. So I'm going to take one of my handy dandy cups here. I'll just use the same with the flour. And I'm going to crack 2 eggs. And I'm not going to crack it in here because if you get shells in there, it's a mess. So I'm cracking it into a cup. Not only am I cracking it into the cup, because I already got cracked. I already have a little piece of egg in there. I mean eggshell. Don't you hate when that happens? I have several pieces actually. I crack it. My skills on cracking eggs suck. I try to learn to, like the Audrey Hepburn in that movie, The Chef's School, she just cracks it. They just crack it with their hand and then they let it fall in. I've tried to do that, but I'm not, you can't be good at everything. So let me get these little shells out. I don't want no one eating shells, so I got to be more careful when I crack this egg in, because I just was lazy. Okay, there.
I think I gotta try recording it like the landscape way.
Okay, so now
Let me see.
Josh is fooling around with the camera, so bear with it.
While she's fooling around with the eggs.
This one I didn't get any egg in there. I mean any eggshell.
Oh, we gotta rotate it back. We gotta try it on a different live stream.
Okay, so I'm gonna mix my egg because the one thing about this is you don't want to overbeat it because it makes it knocks all the air bubbles out and you don't want it to be dense. Josh, could you hand me the milk, please?
Yeah.
So it calls for an egg, and I'm beating that really good before I add it.
How much milk did you need to do?
Ooh, let me see. I'm supposed to have a cup of milk.
Hi.
I might not get there.
Do we have any outside?
Did you buy some?
No.
You're the milk guy, you
I don't
know.
think we did.
You're in charge of milk.
Lauren
and
just went to
cheese.
the store too.
You're in charge of milk and cheese. Oh, yes. Oh, barely. I'm going to see, and I like these Pampered Chef measuring nesting cups as well, because you can look in here. Instead of trying to go like this, you set it down and you look into it.
You gotta get some tonight.
Give me the half and half, please. I'm gonna add half and half. It's gonna be extra rich. It's not gonna make any difference. It's not sweet. So I have almost 2 cups and I need 2 cups. So we're gonna make it happen. I might have put it in the outside refrigerator on the door.
For half of that?
Yes, because I do not want to use almond milk. While we're doing that, let's measure our oil. And we need 1/4 a cup, so we need a 1/2 a cup. And like I said, you put it down here, just pour it in. And I like the fact that there's a bunch of them, so if one's in use, you have like 4 or 5 more to use. So we're going in with a 1/2 a cup of oil, and you can see how it is right here. All the measurements, so easy, and you get like 4 of them, and they nest. And this one has 4 cups, 2 cups, 1 cup. It's so neat. And then I'm using half and half milk, half cream. It's okay. Gonna be good anyway. And then we're gonna pour in our oil. We're going to pour in our cream and milk. And we are going to mix it slow, carefully. Normally I just make one batch, but I have like my brothers and sisters coming over. I have 10 brothers and sisters. They're not all coming over. And their wives. And my beans, I already have these, the regular beans heated up too. Those look good, look good. Those are, and this is just straight out pintos and ham. So if you don't want charros, you can have pintos and ham. Shake out your whisk. And what we're going to add to this is jalapeno. So let's move that over. And again, I have my handy dandy chopper. I'm going to chop the jalapeno in half. And we don't want seeds this time. So this big old huge jalapeno. Cut it in half. Let's take out those seeds. Ooh, this is a hot one. I can smell it. Definitely don't want that in there. So we're gonna put it in our chopper. We can get small chunks. And it won't be huge, humongous pieces. So we have our jalapeno. How easy was that? Bloopers happen in this kitchen. So we're going to put it in our cornbread. We're going to shred some cheese, Louise, and however much you want to put is up to you. I think I'll put about a half cup, maybe about a cup.
We got 10 people in here. Welcome.
And I always use the block cheese. I don't like the bag stuff. Yeah, I do use it. I'm not. If I have a party and someone brings it, when I tell them to bring cheese, I use it. I don't buy it myself generally. Unless I'm trying to look for Oaxaca and asadero, and I can only find it in the
Chihuahua.
bag, then I'll get it in the bag. But normally I prefer this. This doesn't have stabilizers. When you get it in the bag, you notice it's all dry. It's not creamy. It's stabilizers. It keeps it from clumping. And if you're making tacos and tostadas, do you really want that dry bite? No way, Jose. Creamy. Creamy, creamy. And I'm not putting honey in my cornbread. I usually do because this is a savory. And
Sweet
so
and
let's get our
savory.
cheese. That's enough. We have it here. Now I think I'm going to go with a spoon.
Mark says he wants to taste. He said, I want to taste.
Mark, come over. Are you the one that lives in?
Brother Mark. I think it's Mark. Brother Mark.
Brother Mark. We're going to get some bacon.
Oh, get to the point.
These are
Says, hey Deb, love from NYC.
Wow, hi there. Look at these are the real
Coast to
bacon bits
coast.
that I get from Costco or Sam's Club. Oh, that bacon. This is
Kirkland's Costco.
a half a cup. So I'm putting that in. And then we're going to mix it. And then we're going to pour it into our skillet, which is
It's already in the oven.
in the oven. And Josh is going to get it out for me because it's heavy. And that's cast iron. That's the one set
Wanna
back.
get it
But
out
let me
now?
get this. Wait, no. I have to clear off this because we're going to set it on top. This is full of junk.
Oh, you want me to put it right there?
So I can pour it in.
You need to put something on the stove or on the countertop?
I'm going to put this on.
Oh, okay. Mark says, yes, man. Better bring me some, Josh. If there's any left, I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, so Josh, you
She
can
said
get
she's
the
having her
skillet.
family over.
There. The Royals, they eat. They can throw it down. So,
And someone wants to take leftovers. Dish up.
here, get the other side, the other loop for this.
Why?
Oh, because you're strong, I guess. I'm not strong, so.
You're so strong. It's sizzling. Watch out for that.
Look at that sizzling, and when you throw that cornbread in there, it's going to start cooking, my loves. It's
My
going to
love.
start cooking. Woo! Country cooking in Mom's kitchen. In Deb's cocina. That butter smells good. Don't use the cheap stuff. Don't ruin it. You're going all out for...
LaDonna says, hello, Miss Deb. We've missed you.
Oh, hi there. We're making
Yeah.
jalapeno cheese and bacon cornbread.
Yeah, get to the point. It says the package mix have so much sodium. This is how much sodium does this have?
Sodium. Okay. It's got
This doesn't have, it says 0.
Are you really counting what it says 0?
This is the
Oh,
one we're using.
0
The-
sodium. See?
I think he's talking about maybe the other ones.
Okay, let's.
I never looked at them.
You don't have to put jalapeno, but this is going to be some good cornbread. It's going to go perfect with our charro beans.
You gonna eat your cornbread?
So let me pour it in a skillet, home skillet. That was my son saying. He used to say that. I don't know why.
I don't know. They used to. I don't know. I didn't even come up with that.
Okay, let's pour it in.
That looks good. Hold on, let me get that.
You have a little dry part stirred up, baby.
For the mix.
Mix it in.
He's already scratch and sniff. Smell-o-vision.
Smell-o-vision. Smells good. Those beans are smelling good, let me tell you right now. And see that butter coming up on the side? Ooh-wee. Now, normally you put it in for 20 minutes.
Josh is my home skillet. Yeah, Mark.
But you are going to have to double it. Last time I took it out to 25.
You can see those jalapenos and bacon in there. Oh man.
So until the center is set, it's not going to be done. So I say let's go 30 minutes instead of 25. Let's go 35 minutes. And then we will check it. If it's not done, we'll put it up to 40 minutes.
So you have it leave it at 425 the whole time?
Yeah. No, I think it probably goes for 30 minutes if I'm not mistaken. I haven't made it in a while. But you can already see that the side's cooking. So Josh, can we get this? The bottom's going to be crispy. Let me open this for you.
Let me see. Doesn't matter which way I put it in.
So, I have my strong son here.
Strong like boy. Close it up.
Okay, so 425. Alexa, set the timer for 30 minutes. We're going to go with 30 minutes and see how this is. And look at my beans. I'm going to look into the bean pot.
These are the ones without the
That's just
sausages and stuff.
ham. And these are
These are the chado beans we made earlier.
the chado beans are ready. Ooh. Caliente.
Yeah, they're steaming.
Steaming. I threw some more chilies in there because it wasn't hot enough for me. And we are ready. Benedeb's kitchen. We'll show you a picture. I don't know how we attach a picture
I don't know. We can probably post the picture on the thumbnail.
on the page.
We'll post it as the thumbnail of the
Okay.
video.
Because you can't wait around 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You've been in Deb's Kitchen. Welcome back. If you haven't gone like this, go to my YouTube channel, like it, subscribe, share. You want to get me back in the kitchen?
You can see it
Show
on
me some
Facebook
love.
too.
Bye. Love ya.